Hello and welcome back, friends. Let's experience the Dayara Bugyal Part 2, which we had started from Kolkata via Haridwar and Uttarkashi, reaching up to Raithal. We ascended gradually, taking along the serene Bhagirathi river with us. Our trek started from Raithal, and the first night we halted at the Gui village in tents, which was an exhilarating experience in itself. The second day of the trek started with our team leaving Gui campsite and gradually ascending towards Chillapara. The total distance was about 3 km, ascending from 9,750 feet to nearly around about 11,000 feet for 3 hours. The trail was a mix of flat land and steep gradients. It was initially an easy walk before the path began to steepen. After reaching Chillapara, we found a thick blanket of loose and fresh snow, and we were asked to flatten the snow bed for the tents to be pitched. It was real fun and felt so exciting to do such activities in the chilling cold to warm up ourselves. All of us started to flatten the snow with great energy and enjoyed a game, followed by some penalties to run around the bushes, whoever missed to catch the ball. The tents were made and some of us helped in building them too. We chilled out, danced, sang with the setting sun. This night felt so exciting, as the day ahead was our final one to the majestic Daira top. The evening ended with some bonfire and with a hope that the next day shall be a memorable and an adventurous one. Next day started we gearing up with gaiters to walk through deep snow. Now, what are gaiters? Gaiters are mainly knee-length pads which are given to trekkers to walk on the snow. We had to ascend up to 12,100 feet to Daira top with a small backpack and a light breakfast. We went through some open land and dense forest. The trail became quite steep and difficult in quite a few places, with our guide being always there to help us. Usually, this place remains covered with greenery all over during the summer months, making it easier for trekkers to trek. The snow was knee-deep, and if you do not follow the trail, it might be difficult to walk on the snow for a long time. We got to see some footmarks of snow leopard on our trail too. Oh, हाँ, ताई तो? Some steep and narrow path made our trail all the more adventurous and exciting. Many of our members, including me, had a few falls on the snow. You can spend an entire day taking in the sight of the massive undulating meadows covered in thick blanket of snow. This region receives heavy snowfall in winter, but in March too, unusually heavy snowfall took place that year, which made our trekking even more challenging and exciting.
ये दायरा बुग्याल है।
Someone has truly said that the best view comes after the hardest climb, and so satisfying it felt to stand at this top, soaked amidst the grandeur of the mountains. After reaching, I realized why Daira is considered to be one of the most beautiful high altitude meadows. The expanse that one experiences after reaching Daira is simply mind-blowing. The splendor of high, mighty Himalayan peaks like Bandarpunch, Draupadi Danda, Srikanth and others cradling Daira is a truly breathtaking sight. While descending the climb, which was even more tougher as the weather was becoming cloudy and the melted snow made the path more slippery. Ramesh Bhai, our trek guide, was of great help while descending downwards because it was really difficult for us to climb down on our own, as we all were beginner trekkers, excluding my brother and my sister-in-law. It was not really easy for us to climb down so easily. While coming down, we took some rest and enjoyed the sight of snowfall. To enjoy snowfall while trekking was an amazing experience. Believe me, I love to see snowfall, and while trekking, I experience snowfall. It's just something I want to cherish. The long day ended with a hot and delicious lunch being served. We took shelter in our tents as the weather became windy and needed again to recharge our bodies for the next day, as we will be getting back to Raithal. After a peaceful sleep at night, the next morning started with a tinge of sadness as the trek would shortly come to an end, and this was not what we wanted. Lying there amidst nature was truly a different experience of a different level. The mighty mountains and scenic beauty gave an inner peace and happiness. While returning back to Raithal, the walk in the woods was a thrilling and enjoyable one. While coming back to the village of Raithal, its people, their daily hardships made me realize how lucky we are to live in the comfort of our homes. कल चले जाएंगे वापस। आप क्या करोगे इन सब चीजों का? खेत में डालेंगे। फिर गोबर बनाएंगे। थकान नहीं होती? क्यों नहीं होती? किसने खाना हमें कहाँ से?
जब काम नहीं करेंगे तो कहाँ से खाएंगे।
हाँ वो भी सही है।
और
कितना दूर है आपका घर?
ये है गांव में रहता में।
अच्छा, कितना टाइम लगेगा जाने में?
थोड़ा सा रहता हूँ।
थैंक यू। विलेज, the place from where we started our trekking. I really thank my brother and sister-in-law who brought me to this heaven on earth, and without whom I wouldn't get to see the beautiful nature so closely. Though this journey was thrilling and tough as a beginner trekker, but still it would undoubtedly remain an experience to cherish throughout my lifetime.